The Bert Newton Show is brought to you by the new Jenny Craig weight loss program. Now more than ever, it's the Australian way to lose weight. Australian Television Network and associated stations presents The Bert Newton Show! Lovely. You can't win it. You can't win it. Good afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. It's good to have your company on this Friday. It's Bert directing from the floor, isn't it, eh? Welcome to the show. Hope you'll enjoy the show this afternoon. We've got some wonderful people for you to meet today. We've got people coming in from all over Australia and all around the world. Could you imagine me trying that in the first couple of weeks? It is good to have your company because we have got some lovely people. And what a fantastic audience. We'd like to welcome you. Yes. Keep some because we have some luck. Oh, by the way, John, are you doing your spot, your Christmas spot today?
No.
Oh,
no.
John, I mean, your audience is awaiting you. I can see both of them here.
Yes.
What a pity. What are you doing? On Monday?
Well, hopefully. They haven't told me. Kevin Arnett's been getting everything ready for me and everything.
Oh, be careful. Listen. What sort of segment are you doing?
Well, it's Christmas trimmings from Maya.
Sounds fascinating, John. Can't wait for that.
I can't believe they've dropped it. I mean, you know.
Well, there you go. Monday's the day. Monday is the day. Okay, own up. Members of the crew, who ripped Billy Wilde's dress? Come on. Who has ripped Billy Wilde's dress? Oh, is that how it's meant to be? Oh, I do beg your pardon. It looks absolutely beautiful. And I hope you have a wonderful time at the ball. Here's Billy Wilde and Day by Day. And again, welcome to the show. That is just lovely. Let me go over and thank Billy Wilde. That was lovely. Billy Wilde. Just terrific. What a lovely opening for the show today. A long song, but I tell you what, worth every second of it. Speaking of long songs, I believe a little later in the show today, Barry Crocker is going for a world record. I believe he is doing selections from, what's it from, Camelot? If Ever I Would Leave You, and what runs about 5.5 minutes or something, doesn't it? He never leaves us. That's a good line, Peter. I like that. I've told you in the past, always write them down and give them to me and I'll do it. So there you go. A little later in the show, Barry Crocker making his last appearance on the show with If Ever I... They must be doing Camelot somewhere and he's auditioning for it again, is he? I don't know. I know you love Barry and he'll be later in the show to sing If Ever I Would Leave You. And then if there's time, he'll be here for the request segment toward the end of the show. Ivan Hutchinson, if you're watching, you may not be required this afternoon. Peter O'Brien is back in Melbourne for the movie A Kink in the Picasso. Would you please welcome this very popular Australian actor, Peter O'Brien. Well, I must say, Mr. O'Brien, you're looking very London, very Oxford and all that.
I say, Bert, well, you know how it is. One must dress what one must wear.
Yes, that's right. You're just back from England, old
Oh,
chap?
yes, just had tea at Buck Palace and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, lovely. What were you doing over there, Peter?
I went over and did a play called The Rivals, which is an 18th century comedy. I played a guy called Captain Jack Absolute. It's a lot of fun, a lot of hard work. And then I just done a miniseries for the BBC called The Gift. It's about this kid that can see the future. And I'm going back after this to do The Wizard of Oz.
Terrific.
Yeah.
Where, in theatre?
Yeah, at Chichester. The National Theatre are doing it, and I'm playing the Scarecrow in that.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So I'm making myself nice and supple.
I think this is probably deja vu for both of us, because the last time you were on the show, I'm sure we talked about it, but you're in a better position now. You really can choose with your work between Australia and England, can't you?
Well, yeah, it's a nice position to be in. I mean, it's what I wanted. I wanted to be able to work 6 months on stage, 6 months on film, you know, in England and Australia. It's getting a little bit hard at the moment. Like, I finish work on a Thursday and I arrive back here on a Sunday and in Australia, and I start work the same day. If I did suffer from jet lag, I'd be in a lot of trouble. But,
Peter, you must have the best contract in the world so far as flying doctors is concerned. I mean, when you feel like turning up and doing something in it, you obviously do, and if you don't feel like it, just pop over to England and do a play or something.
Well, yeah, I've actually been chatting to them about coming back next year for a couple of episodes. I miss them. They're all a lot of fun, you know. Murray's a great fun. I saw him all last night. Terry Gill had his 50th and we went along.
How'd it go, by the way?
Oh, it was hysterical. I mean, everyone did a little bit on stage, you know, they all performed and they did their particular numbers. One of the cast members from the Flying Doctors got up there and made a fool of herself, which was great.
Who?
Oh, I'm not mentioning it, no.
No?
No,
Well, describe her to me.
Well, she plays
Young?
yes, plays a doctor.
Oh, right. Oh, yes, I know. What did she do?
Oh, nothing. She just got up there and made an unrehearsed speech, which was very unrehearsed.
Yeah. Dressed?
Dressed perfectly, yes.
Oh,
She's dressed.
Well,
she kept the clothes on.
If Terry Gill is watching today, I want to wish Terry a very, very happy birthday. He's an old mate. He's one of my first producers in television before he decided he wanted to be a star himself. What's the name of the character he plays in Flying Doctors?
Oh, Sergeant Jack Carruthers.
Sergeant, yeah.
Yes.
So, Terry, if you're watching, very, very many happy returns of the day, and I hope you had a wonderful time. Obviously you did.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't complain about the young lass getting up and making the speech, would he?
No. It seemed to be the whole thing that it was only women who got up and made speeches.
That's Terry.
So, yeah, absolutely. So he enjoyed it.
How old is he? 50?
50. I must say, mate, I was a little bit... I mean, I know you like the suit and everything, but I just wanted to say hello to my mother. She took my pants up yesterday, but
Stand up, let's have a look, Paul.
She took them up too far. Like,
yeah. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. This is now an instruction from our producer. Everybody in the show today has to wear all their trousers at half-mast, because I like Peter O'Brien. Now, John, up with your trousers, if you don't mind. There's John Deeks over there with his trousers half-mast.
it is a new look. And get your jackets down like
Excuse me, excuse me, sir. Pardon me. Yes, you, sir. Pardon me. I beg your pardon. You can't walk past like that. You must get your trousers half-mast. There we go. Okay, what about the gentleman here? Sorry, I do beg your pardon. Okay, we're all half... Is your mum watching the show?
Oh, of course she is, yes, she's watching it. And,
Well, Mrs O'Brien, what have you done?
yes, I know, it's a disaster.
Where did you get the suit? In London?
Yeah, I bought it at a market in London. It's actually second-hand.
You've never... No, Peter.
No,
it's,
no, I'm bringing it back into fashion, but I had to wear the vest because I got the stain on the shirt.
I wonder how it would look pressed. Peter, apart from all the things happening for you, like Wizard of Oz and so forth, the career is going very well. When you see the success around you, I guess it was just a dream some years ago this could happen for you.
Yeah, I mean, I basically just think I'm lucky because I'm working. There's a lot of actors out there who are unemployed, and I just think I'm lucky because I'm able to keep continuously employed. Very long socks. Sorry, I couldn't go on with those legs looking at me like that.
I can assure you you're quite safe. As a matter of fact, they're Patty's tights. I learnt a long time ago, a lot of new compeers to television sort of wear their socks down like, what beautiful legs I have. Thank you. Could we just have one reaction from a female, perhaps? You see, so all of a sudden we've become tailor and cutter today.
I've got the old joggers.
And it looks so bad just to show you your little leg like that. Well, aren't they dreadful? They really are dreadful legs. Among my friends, I'm called Lucky Legs.
I don't know how we got onto your legs from my career, but
well, I had my leg up your nose or something tonight. Anyway, you were saying about your career. What were you saying? How thrilled you are?
Yes, I'm glad I've got good legs, yeah. No, it's good to... I feel very lucky that I can...
You know something? You look uncomfortable with that jacket. I'll take the jacket off, Peter, and just relax and take it easy. Yeah, isn't that better? Very nice. Very nice.
I can't take the vest off. I've got a stain on it.
The vest is looking good. Peter, the one thing which I think is important for me to find out, are you still able to retain the record as being one of the best rages among actors in Australia?
Well, I lived up to my reputation again today. Well, actually, last night was, I said, Terry Gill's party. I was the last to leave. Yeah. But
were you the last to leave?
Yes. Now that I'm mature, I don't go out half as much as what I used to.
But when you go out, you stay out for 2 or 3 days?
I go out for a couple of days and come back. Yeah.
How do you? I mean, is there a painting somewhere in your attic which looks absolutely terrible? Because you look great.
I think you must thank the makeup department. Where are they?
No, you're looking good. It's good.
I've been very healthy. I've been working hard, and I've been looking after myself at the moment.
A mutual friend said that when Peter O'Brien works, he works, and when he plays, look out. Is that true?
Yes, I didn't know that you knew my mother.
Mrs. O'Brien, if you're watching, you've got a lovely son here. But bring the trousers down. Bring the trousers down. We'll take a break, and please thank once again Peter O'Brien, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, Peter. Good to see you. Okay. There's a brand new comic at the Hilton Comedy Club, and you meet him after this break. Welcome back. Great to have your company on this Friday afternoon. There's a new comic in town at the Hilton Comedy Club, and he's doing great business. It's his first appearance on our show today. Please welcome Mr. Franklin Ajaya.
Thank you very much. I just got my first gray hairs. I looked in the mirror one day, and you know, when a man gets his gray hairs, he starts to check and see if he's going bald, right? And I didn't have a hand mirror, so I had to check it out in the front mirror. And you know, you do kind of stupid things because you're going... Right? Then you try and get logical about it. But you know, I didn't worry about it because, you know, I don't think black men worry about going bald because we adapt pretty quickly, you know, because we know we don't have a lot of options. See, a black man will look in the mirror and go, I'm bald. I can't be pulling no hair from here and combing it over there. Now, white guys will fight baldness to the death. I've noticed that. I know a guy with one hair. He's got it swirled all over his head. I started out as a comedian about 17 years ago in New York City. I used to play with little clubs with the blues singers, you know. And it's real tough to do comedy after a blues singer because their lives are so depressing. I mean, even when they talk to the audience about their song, it's a depressing story. I'd like to do a little song about something happened to me about a month ago. See, me and my old lady Lucille, we hadn't been getting along too good. We've been kind of fussing and fighting. Now, I woke up in the morning, I looked over in the bed, and Lucille was gone. Now, I didn't think too much about it till I went into the bathroom, and I looked in the mirror, and I saw a note nailed to my forehead. The first time I came to Australia, I worked in Sydney in 1985, and the thing I had to get used to the most was the weather reports, because our weather reports are pretty dull compared to yours. We have little basic things like tomorrow's weather, partly cloudy, clearing in the afternoon. I came here, I turned on the TV, said tomorrow's weather, sultry. And then he was gone. I said, man, what's tomorrow gonna be like? Is the sun gonna come up wearing a strapless gown? Better wear my cologne tomorrow. Then what really startled me was I turned on the TV and there was some lawn bowling on TV, you know, and I couldn't believe that. I watched that for about an hour. Kind of a self-discipline test. Right? Plus I kept expecting an announcer to break in any moment and say, hey man, we're just playing, we don't really televise this. We knew you were from out of the country, we got your room number, we thought we'd have a joke with you. But I've been looking around, I've been seeing all the lovely flags with the Olympics things coming on, and I hope you get the Olympics, because that's pretty exciting to have. We had that in L.A. And, you know, that was a pretty interesting Olympics. Ben Johnson just got his memory back. You know, I love watching the sprints. The races that bore me are the long races. I get bored, so what I do is I focus on the people who take last, you know, because I feel that's where the drama is, you know. That's where reality's really hitting for the first time, you know. I'm always thinking, what's going through their mind at that moment when they realize there's no doubt they're taking last? You know, that must be a shock. Cabby saying, I don't believe this. I trained 4 years. And I'm gonna take last. In front of the whole world. You know, if I hadn't trained at all, I would have taken last.
Good to have you here. That's lovely stuff.
You like that?
Oh, it's good to see you in action there. I'm told, apart from being here in '85, you're also in Australia a little earlier this year in April.
Yeah, I was researching a film that I'm writing. I'm moving from stand-up into filmmaking, and I wanted to write a film about a jazz musician, a kind of an expatriate who'd come over here. It's kind of an interesting little story. I wanted to research Melbourne. I had been in Sydney twice, and I saw a film called Malcolm. Mm-hmm. Okay, and I saw Melbourne, and I said, wow, that's an interesting-looking city, you know, kind of Victorian, and it kind of reminded me a bit of San Francisco before the earthquake, and really, so I said, okay, I'd like to come see Melbourne, because I wanted to set it in Melbourne, because I wanted to have a darker look, and it's a story about a jazz musician who comes over here. He's got a little inner turmoil, and after his gig, he wants to hang out a little bit, and he ends up getting robbed, gets his horns stolen. He meets a woman who has a half-Aboriginal daughter who has, like, mystical powers, and a few other characters, and his life changes a little bit. And
Cast this movie?
He's going to say, you're Australia's leading actor
yeah,
here.
I like that.
You like that?
And Peter O'Brien.
So I've just finished writing it, just finished it.
Yeah.
And I just started to get the script out right
Is he
now.
the right age group for you?
Well, he might be for Tootie. Tootie is this guy who speaks in rhyming slang.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
What about the lead? Who's got the lead?
Oh, me, man.
Oh, you're going to play the lead. Oh, I see. Any minor roles available?
No.
No? Okay. Fair enough.
I don't know. Actually, it's a small film. It's only got about 4 or 5 characters.
Yeah.
But,
Well, if you want to, use some Aussie support actors, I'll send you a couple of movies around to the hotel that you have a look at. Some of the
really,
stuff.
do you act?
Well, yes.
Hey, I'm interviewing Bert. Yeah, man.
You've heard of Fatty Finn and Doctors and Nurses, 2 milestones in the Australian film industry.
Really?
Yeah, send them around for you.
Okay, do
Let
that.
you have a look. It's good to have you here, Franklin.
Well,
Good
it's a
luck with the
pleasure.
movie, and I hope you can come back and do another spot for
I
us.
sure will.
Franklin Agile, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Great to have him in the show. Can you stay around a little while now?
Well, I got to do another show.
That's right. You've got to...
I would like
We'll see you next week, hopefully.
Okay, great.
That's great. We'll take a break, and after this break, the lovely Joanna Lockwood is going to join us. We'll see you then. Welcome back. We have a fine actor here in Peter O'Brien. It's time now for the fairer sex to be represented, and who better to represent them than the lovely Joanna Lockwood is here today. They're playing your song. Well, you might have appreciated my socks, and I might have liked your trousers, but now this is the sort of scenery I like, Peter.
Oh, thanks a million.
How you doing?
I'm terrific, thank you, Bert.
You look wonderful.
Thank you.
Just thinking before, with Peter doing all those wonderful things overseas and also here in Australia, I reckon the last couple of years probably has been the worst period I can recall in a long time for Australian actresses.
Oh, unquestionably. Unquestionably, and to add to the problems brought about by the business and by the scripts that come out and all that, it's also very hard. It also discriminates against a wife with children as an actress because you're expected to go away on these long shoots with no return airfares to your family. What an actress really needs to carry on a successful career, I believe, is a wife. You know, somebody to stay at home. Well, you can't. Your husband can't do it. He's out earning a living. You wouldn't I wouldn't emasculate anybody like that and say, right, well, I'm off doing my thing. I figure when my daughter grows up, she's 7 now. When she's sort of 17, 18, I'll go and have everything lifted into a big knot on the top of my head and go out and start my career from this point on again.
Well, you can't wait that long because you're too talented, and also, I mean, you like the business too much. Who's at fault, Joanna?
Oh, that's awfully hard to say. I think it's a very, very personal thing. When I did Cop Shop and when I did all that work in those days, I was a wife, but we had not been married long and we were sort of socking it away to buy our house, and any sacrifice was worth it. Well, now that I have a 7-year-old daughter, she is the best production I will ever make. And
I think a lot of people there know exactly what you're talking about.
She's the best production I'll ever make, and I think that I'm probably more responsible than anything.
Would you consider, if you get the opportunity of going on those locations you talked about, taking her with you?
Well, I did a movie last year, a telemovie with Donna Mills called Outback Bound, and Hayley did come on location with me, and it was sensational. But it was during school holidays, and it was convenient. I don't know that I'd drag her out of school for 3, 4, 5, 8 weeks and sort of say, well, this is, now this is your mother grandstanding, you come and be my little person, as good as it might be for her.
Does she show any interest at all in show business? Because with such a talented father as yours in Johnny Lockwood, one of the funniest and greatest comics I've ever seen anywhere, it was inevitable that you had to go into show business because he's got such an aura about him that you do one of two things.
Supremely talented man.
Exactly. Either you go on stage like he did, or you'd have to go to another country. Yes. What about your daughter?
Oh, my daughter's all flash and sparkle. She's got a star cut out on her bedroom door and it says, Hayley the Star. If she does want to go into the business, she will know more about this business than I have ever thought of learning. If she wants to go into the business, that kid will have singing lessons, dancing lessons, acting acting lessons. She'll do tightrope walking lessons. She'll be able to
Tell you what,
train
she's going to be a very busy
fleas
girl,
and
isn't
dogs.
she?
She will. She will be supremely prepared. Unlike me, and this is against myself, I did typing and shorthand. And
That didn't hold you back, though. I mean,
no,
don't you
it didn't hold me back, but it also didn't prepare me for the ego-wrenching times when there is no work. I've been lucky. I've maintained work. I do a lot of bread and butter work. I do a lot of audio visuals, tapes for companies and things. I do a lot of voiceovers. I do a lot of bread and butter work that people would never know it was me. The work that I like best is the upfront work. But as I say, it's not always convenient.
Yeah.
But she should be able to do it.
Right. Peter, you spend a lot of time with Australian actresses. Do you feel that they have the same sort of attitude as Joanna? Are they worried about the lack of parts for them?
Well, yeah, very much so. See, at the moment, as you said, there's a lot of parts. Most of the parts that seem to be written are for men. You know, the Australian men are having we're actually making a killing overseas. You know, with those sort of roles, and there does tend to be a little bit of a not enough good, strong female roles coming through at the moment. It's just maybe it's a trend at the moment. I don't know. It seems to be the fashion, you know, the male lead going overseas. But it is really worrying because you have people who have a profession that they love and they adore and they want to work, and they're often, as you say, asked to do things which they just can't manage.
Plus you're stereotyped. The parts for women are terribly stereotyped. You're either, you know, the tart with a heart of gold, or you're the downtrodden wife, or you're the bossy businesswoman. And I fall into a different category because people say to me, are you an actress or are you a personality?
Yeah.
And I run a great risk. I'm going to do that much of a song later on, and I run a great risk at losing my credibility. That's absurd.
Yeah.
You know, as a favour to you, and because I do it and because I'm proud of it, I do it, and I actually run a risk of being dismissed as a piece of fluff.
Well, a lot of...
Terrible.
It is. I mean, the person who's
I
conquered that
noticed you
shirt...
didn't sing.
No.
I was going to say,
You sing?
it sounds very sexist, but
Oh,
what
yeah,
a piece of fluff.
sure changed it, but I don't own 2 Band-Aids and a cork.
Speaking of people who put their credibility on the line, that's what I admire about Barry Crocker. Now, if you've got 4 or 5 minutes to spare, Barry is at centre stage and he's going to do a beautiful song. Oh, by the way, would you please thank Joanna Locke? Would you stay with us? Have you worked with Barry very much, Barry Crocker?
Yes. We did a pilot a few years ago together that didn't actually come to anything, but we enjoy each
What was it
other's
called?
company. I can't remember what it was called. It was a sort of a pre-runner of Perfect Match.
What was the pilot you did with Joanna? Do you
You'll
recall,
remember.
Barry?
Oh, that was it was called the magic pairing together of lots of wonderful people in blissful ignorance,
Yeah,
or
but
something
it
like
wouldn't fit on
that.
the page in the TV week, so they didn't go ahead
Sure.
with it.
Just to save time, perhaps the band could start now. We'll just keep chatting. We'll get through. Are they doing Camelot somewhere, Barry, are they?
I hope so. I hope so.
Well, good luck with it. I heard yesterday, by the way, from Jackie... I'll do it now. Tony Hatch and Jackie Trent. Don't you always want to
scared
reverse
of
it? Yeah.
that.
Tony Hatch and Jackie Trent.
I was a weather girl. Fogs and frosts.
Yeah, you always do it, don't you? Yeah. So what about, and they tell me, what about all this money you're making as the result of the Neighbours theme, Barry? You come down here every Friday and cry poor mouth.
I know nothing about this.
No, of course you don't. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't like music from Camelot, you have 5 minutes in which to make a cup of tea. If you happen to love it as I do, it's in tremendous hands today, in the hands of Mr. Barry Crocker.
If ever I would leave you, it wouldn't be in summer. Seeing you in summer, I never would go. Your hair streaked with sunlight, your lips red as flame, your face with a luster that puts gold to shame. And if I'd ever leave you, how in autumn I'm bewitched by you so. Your hair streaked with sunlight, those lips red as flame, your face with that luster that puts gold to shame. And could I leave you running merrily through the snow, or on a wintry evening when you catch the fire's glow, if ever I would leave you, how could it be in springtime, knowing how in spring I'm bewitched by you so? Oh no, not in springtime, summer, winter, or fall. No, never would I leave you at all. Guinevere, could I leave you running merrily through the snow, or on that wintry evening when you catch the fire's glow? If ever I would leave you, how could it be in springtime, knowing how in spring I'm bewitched by you so? Oh no, not in springtime, summer, winter, or fall. No, never would I leave you at all.
Forgive me, Barry, for all those cruel things I said. It's just great to hear a voice like that in the persona of Barry Crum. You got goosebumps, didn't you?
Oh, my hair.
Are you cold anyway today? Be a gentleman, Peter. Put the jacket around.
No,
that's from
not
Carnaby
on top of
Street,
the frock.
second hand. No, yes, keep the frock as it is. Good on you, Barry. You're going to stand there for the rest of the show? What's going to happen? Come over and join us, Barry Crum, and we'll take a commercial break. Welcome back. We have a very special guest waiting for us in our London studios. Barry, your dates, your play dates around Victoria?
do my dates?
You certainly may. And thank you, by the way, on behalf of Peter for wearing your trousers like that. Looks
No,
lovely.
it's nothing to do with Peter. I was just, the song took so long, I just grew while I was doing it.
Where are you playing?
It's coming up this coming week.
It's come to
On
this,
the
just a little
Wednesday
slip of
the 1st.
paper in your...
A little piece of
Oh,
paper. This
dear
is my
me.
life here, folks.
Yes.
On Wednesday the 1st, I'll be at the Perry Stump Hotel in Wodonga, where I started in Wodonga 33 years ago professionally. Yes. I'm going back. Do you think this says something, Bert?
Not at all. They obviously liked you first time around, but they're a little slow in inviting you back.
I am at the Moama Bowling Club, which is near Echuca on the 2nd.
Sounding great so far.
The 3rd in Melbourne, Rosebud Social Club here in Melbourne. On my birthday on the 4th, Saturday night, in Moe at the Gala restaurant.
Isn't that wonderful? And don't laugh, folks. That's the sort of booking that leads to the swag man. Good luck to you, Barry, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Our very next guest waiting for us in London is a delightful man and a wonderful actor. He's done so many good things on television and on the big screen too. You'd know him from A Town Like Alice, from Upstairs, Downstairs, and also The Professionals. You have a look at this.
I don't know.
Are you covering up for him?
Covering what precisely?
Nothing.
Then what?
Covering up in general.
What are you trying to tell me? You're trying to tell me that Bodie's over the hill or something?
You've got a grade 7 assignment tomorrow morning. Just supposing you've got a choice of 3 men for your section. Your pool is Drake, Bodie, Charlton, Fields, Taggart. Which three do you take? Doyle. Which three?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome in London our good friend Gordon Jackson. Hiya, Gordon. It's lovely to see your face again.
It's lovely to hear you, Bert.
You fitting well?
I'm very well. Can't complain. Thank you.
I believe just a couple of days ago, you, together with many other famous British actors, went to a very sad affair, of course, and that was the memorial for Lord Olivia. And I'm told you had a particular job that you were required to do.
Yes, it was a most wonderful occasion. It really was. Terribly moving and very funny, too. Alec Guinness gave a wonderful address and was very funny and so charming about Olivia and saying just what a magnificent actor we've lost in him. No, it was a great occasion. And everyone from show business seemed to be there. The Westminster Abbey was absolutely packed.
We read that various actors were given the job of carrying a cushion with something on that cushion which symbolised the life of Lord Olivia. Were you one of those people?
No, I wasn't one of those. They were the very sort of high-powered Hamlets and King Lears of our time doing that. There were about 6 or 7 of them. One of them had the crown he wore in King Lear. Another had a sword that belonged to Keane, and his Order of Merit was in a cushion at the front. People like Douglas Fairbanks, Paul Schofield, Ian McKellen, great people. And mind you, with actors' minds, they always joke about these things. They said that one of them should have been carrying up on the cushion the drill he used in Marathon Man and things like that. But it was very moving. They presented these to the altar and then the service went on from there. A wonderful occasion. I was thrilled to be there.
Gordon, we're here to talk about you, but just remaining with Lord Olivia for a few moments because you're just the right bloke to ask. What made him so brilliant? Why was he the actor's actor?
Because the gods look down and say, it's you. There are very few actors who are bestowed, that wonderful honour is bestowed on. People like Brando, and I think Nicol Williamson has it. There are great actors around, and even although as an actor, a working actor as I am, if you worked from now until doomsday, you could never be as good as them because they have this God-given magic quality which Olivier had. And not only was he a great actor, he was an entertainer. That was the wonderful thing about Olivier. He admitted himself he wasn't an intellectual. So he always entertained you. He was tremendous. And such a dear, sweet man. I never actually worked with him, but I met him a lot, and he was terribly kind to me. I met him once in Vienna when I was there on holiday, and he used to take me to his box at the opera and so many meals together and long chats. Of course, I loved hearing his reminiscences about Hollywood. No, he was a great man. And the extraordinary thing about Olivier, in real life, he closed in on himself so that you would never have recognized him. He put a little cap on, and he looked like a sort of retired, unsuccessful bank manager. And one of the places in Vienna he took me to this wonderful service at some church. And as we were leaving, as upstairs, downstairs was showing in Vienna, they rushed forward and said, "Mr. Hudson, will you sign our book?" And I said, wouldn't you rather have the greatest actor in the world, Lord Olivier? And this little mouse was standing at my side roaring with laughter. He thought it was very funny.
And did he sign the book?
Oh, of course he did, of course he did. But he and Alec Guinness have that particular quality of when they're not on stage, closing in on themselves, and you would never recognize them. Quite amazing.
Gordon, I know how much you love Australia. You consider it to be basically your second country. A lot of people would suggest that maybe your visits over here for the Logies, or perhaps your work on A Town Like Alice was your first experience with our country. But your association goes back many years, doesn't it?
Many, many years. Oh, yes, man and boy. I came out in the late 40s originally to make a film, Eureka Stockade, with Chips Rafferty and Peter Finch and Grant Taylor. Oh, no, these were very happy days. We made that up in Singleton with Harry Watt. He had already made Overlanders over there. Unfortunately, Eureka wasn't as good a film as Overlanders. But that was my first experience of Australia. And I was very lucky, because these were early days when I went out to Australia by flying boat. And to arrive in Australia on a glorious sunny morning and land in the middle of Rose Bay, it was so romantic and exotic. I've never forgotten that experience. And over the years, I've been back to Australia again and again. I've got a lot to thank Australia for. I've had some wonderful jobs and wonderful times there, and I've met so many good friends.
Including A Town Like Alice, which I still consider to be one of the best miniseries ever made. Was that a good shoot for you?
Oh, yes. I enjoyed that tremendously. Yes, wonderful working with Helen Morse and Brian Brown. And it was a wonderful script. It's a cast-iron script. It's a wonderful story. I enjoyed that very much.
And what about now, Gordon? What's happening for you now?
Well, as I get older, I'm a senior citizen now, I'm inclined to backpedal a bit. I always have been a bit of a coward about saying yes to everything. I always say, oh no, I couldn't do this, I know I couldn't do that. This goes on all the way through, and especially now. So I'm inclined to put my feet up more and just now and again do the odd thing. I've just done a big television for BBC of The Winslow Boy. A very old Rattigan play, but a very good story again.
Sure.
And next month, I believe I'm going out to Paris to do a series about astrology of all things, which is rather fascinating, with Omar Sharif and Joan Collins, quite an exotic pair. They obviously needed someone very romantic and good-looking as a link-up man, so they picked on me.
You're such a
But
shy
I'm
man.
looking forward to that.
You're such a humble man, because you say, well, not much is happening, and all of a sudden you talk about these sort of dates that anybody would kill for. Just finally, Gordon, we have a couple of young actors sitting on the couch with me today, and they're three, I beg your pardon, including Barry Crocker. We have three young actors sitting on the couch today, and they're all enjoying great success and have done in their young lives, but they're not quite in your age group as yet. What sort of advice do you give to younger people in the profession? I know it's been good for you, but you've also had your lows too. What's the best advice given to a young actor?
Well, I always say, well, these young actors, they're obviously acting now, and they have been through acting school, but I say to people who want to be actors, you must go to acting school, because I never went to acting school, and as a result, I've been very tentative about everything. That's why I say no to so many things. I haven't the confidence to say, oh, I'll have a stab at that, where I feel if I'd been to acting school, I'd say, yes, I'll have a go. I've done that behind closed doors. So the one thing I say is go to acting school, even though you don't agree with what they tell you. It's something to fight against, and as I say, you make your mistakes behind closed doors. But as I didn't go, I feel I'm on trial every time I'm in front of a camera in any part I ever play, and I'm tentative. I play safe, and that's not good for an actor. Go out on a limb. Be prepared to make a fool of yourself. Well, and have all the confidence in the world.
Right. Well, you mentioned before that you usually say no. I'm so pleased you said yes to our chat today. It's just lovely talking to you again. And I hope you come back to Australia very soon. You always realise, of course, that there's a great welcome waiting for you here in our country.
Oh,
Thank
I
you,
hope
Gordon.
so too.
Good luck to you.
I'd love to come back.
Thanks,
Thank
Gordon.
you very much.
All the best.
Love to all my friends in Aussie.
Thank you. A lovely man, a great actor. You know him, don't you, Barry? He's just a cute bloke. Gordon Jackson. We'll take a break. Gordon?
Yes.
Oh, it's Bert again. Thank you so much for that. It was just wonderful.
Oh, thank you. It wasn't wonderful, but we kept chattering.
I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot, mate.
Thank you so much. Bye.
All the best. Bye.
Cheerio.
Welcome back. Now, look, if you think this is a star lineup, Barry Crocker, Joanna Lockwood and Peter O'Brien, well, it is indeed a wonderful, wonderful lineup of young actors. Next week, we have a superb lineup of people you'll meet on the Bert Newton Show. We have our beloved treasurer, Paul Keating, who's going to join us here in the studio.
Great actor.
Yeah, don't say it. Okay, come on. Please make him welcome. Also, Greg Evans is with us on Monday, and Greg has a lot to talk about. It'll be great to have Greg here. Also, Ronnie Burns, if he's not around at Johnny Young's place, belting his head against the wall. The lovely Gwen Plum is going to be here. It'll be wonderful to see Gwenny Plum. And two lovely legends from Hollywood are joining us next week. Rosemary Clooney and Virginia Mayo is going to be with us. And also on the show, singing and dancing and performing generally, a little-known artist, Patty McGrath-Newton, is going to be with us. I brought in a photograph, just in case you want to be reminded. There she is. That was taken just last week. Let me just have a look at the earlier shot again, please. Yeah, that was just prior to her Max Factor course. That she took all that. So she's going to sing for you. I'll warn you, next Friday is the day if you want to do your shopping. On Friday, that's the day to do it. Only joking. The phones are with us today. Always good to have them here. Mr. Bassman is the song. You'd remember that, Barry, wouldn't you?
Yeah, great.
Let's welcome the phones.
Yeah.
Mr. Bassman, you got that certain something. Mr. Bassman. It don't mean a thing when the leader's singing or when he goes, aye, 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 aye. Hey, Mr. Bassman, I think I'm really with it with a do-do-do-boom-boom and a boom-boom-do-do-do-do-do. 'Cause Mr. Bassman, now I'm a bassman too. Do-do-ba-ba-ba-ba.
That's it. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Mr. Bassman from the phones. A great young musician, David Hirschfelder, is going to join us after this break. He's the musical director for John Farnham and does many, many great things, and he'll be with us after this break.
Bert is the word. Bert is the word.
Well, I think you have to be a member of the union or something, but I'll fix it. Don't worry, Pete. It'll be okay. Oh, my gosh. Today is just one of those days. Please welcome a great musician to our show. As I mentioned before, he's the MD for John Farnham, also did the music beautifully on the Logies this year. Please welcome David Hirschfelder. Welcome.
Thank you.
You know the gang, you know Peter and Joanna and my father beside you. What about this new album, David? This is Welcome to the Nightclub of My Mind.
Yes, is the cover loud enough for you?
It is. Well, I think it's fantastic. I'm going to ask you to sign it afterwards, if you will. All your own stuff on this?
Yes, except for one. There's one tune on it which is my own adaptation of a rather obscure Australian melody.
Right. How old are you, David, may I ask?
30.
30. So young, so talented, and of course the combination of yourself and John Farnham is just knockout. How did you and John get together? Through Little River Band?
Yeah, we met in Little River Band in 1983. Actually, I was working as a sideman on their album, and then during that album they asked me to join as a member, and ever since then we've been good friends.
You just clicked?
Yeah.
What are you playing for us today?
I'm playing one of the tunes off my album.
Yeah.
It's a portrait of my daughter.
Lovely. And what's her name?
Sophie.
Well, how old is Sophie?
1.
Well, I hope you're taping this program, and I hope in years to come, Sophie, you enjoy the performance by Dad. I've been told, just as we were coming out of the commercial break, we've got to move some people because your piano is set at centre stage. Look, if you'd like to come over with me, and Barry and Joanna and Peter, I might need your help, if that's okay. If you can just come over here. This is sort of called television on the run. If you sit here, David, now we've got to move 2 seats here, haven't we? Because it'll be you just sit there, David. Could you just be you're bigger than all of us, Barry. Just ask those people, would they mind moving down there, and we'll take the seats. If you'd just like to move down to that end, move down the bus, please. Stand up, and then move down.
To move down there?
Yeah, and we'll just move the seats. Seriously, just move. Yeah, just move. It's quite easy once you
Have a
put
little
one leg in
dance on
front
the
of
way
other.
through.
Have
a little dance.
It's lovely, yeah.
Hold your hand.
Go on, quickly. Yeah, just try it. Yeah.
Take all your
We're not
shackles.
throwing you out or anything like that. Please don't concern yourselves.
You can go if
Okay.
you like.
And we'll just move these down here, like so. Grab from Peter. Oh, no, I can't get you to that, Joanna. It would be wrong. OK, John, thank you. All down there. And the seats, please, Barry. If you can smooth those down, yeah. That's lovely.
Very full audience today, Bert.
Yeah. Put one on your shoulders, Barry. You're tall enough. Okay.
It's like going back to the wharf, isn't it?
OK, that's lovely. You right now, Dad? We've got a lot of trouble for you today.
I'm ready.
You can go back now, John. I'll see you back over there.
Great help, wasn't I?
Ladies and gentlemen, these two here too, please, Peter, quickly. These 3 have got to go. It's taking so much valuable time. Right? Barry, you had time to sing another chorus if ever I would leave you. Ladies and gentlemen, David Hirschfelder. Lovely, David. David Hirschfelder. Great. I still understand that. Why do we have to move the people? Because we'll get those people back. I mean, they pay for the good seats. They should sit in the good seats. Thank you again, David Hirschfelder, ladies and gentlemen. Just beautiful. And Sophie, that was for you. After this break, we talk showbiz with Mr. Showbiz, Peter Ford. There's no business like show business, and there's no show business reporter like Peter Ford. And here's Pete. How you doing?
I'm terrific, Bert. You love videos, don't you?
I certainly do.
Just walking through a video store these days is great fun because some of the bizarre titles for horror movies. Stuff Stephanie in the Incinerator.
Yes.
Have you caught up with that one?
Not
That's
yet, no.
The Sound of Mucus.
Wonderful.
Dracula's Vixens.
Yes.
And now a brand new one is about to hit the video shelves, but this one is very different. This is called Houseboat Horror. Now, Houseboat Horror is an Australian movie.
One we can be proud of?
No. We should be deadly ashamed of this movie because it is absolutely the pits.
Is there a leading role in it for a woman?
Well, no leading role for a woman, I'm sorry. But some of the actors in the cast include Alan Dale from Neighbours.
Wonderful actor.
Well, this is not a high point of his career, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Animal. Remember Animal from Hey Hey It's Saturday?
Certainly do, yes. Great actor.
Well, this is another one he would rather forget, I think. And also John Michael Howson.
What does John Michael Howson play in it?
John Michael as himself.
He doesn't look too happy there, does he?
No, he's looking a bit constipated there, isn't he?
What does he do as himself in the movie?
He gets hacked to death.
Does he? Oh, that's his life.
That's his life. Plastic surgery.
Yes. Oh, very.
Dreadful.
Keep going.
This movie was shot at Lake Eildon.
Oh, good location.
The script is very, very thin, as was the budget. And indeed, there are people in this very studio this afternoon who worked on the movie.
Am I to assume you enjoyed this movie?
This movie has absolutely no redeeming features whatsoever.
How many out of 10 would you give it?
I'd say -2.
-2. Have you got a clip from the movie?
I certainly have. Now, the acting in this movie has to be seen to be believed. The old Dorothy Parker line about all the emotions from A to B are included in this movie. Take a look at this for acting.
It was the noise that attracted me.
Oh, the rock and roll band. What can you do? We're making a film, a movie.
Oh, I used to like movies. I still do. But I actually acted years ago. I gave it away. You see, there was this terrible fire. And some of the cast were killed. Bert. I gave it away after that. I gave it away.
Oh, well, we're not intending to have any big fires. This is the biggest here.
Actually, we're leaving tomorrow. Luke, you weren't even meant to be there. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah. We were going to head for bed anyway.
Can we get you anything?
A drink, perhaps?
No. I'll be going. I just wanted to be neighbourly.
Thanks, we appreciate that.
Yeah, we might see you before we go.
What I want to know... That was well-disguised applause. What I would like to know, Peter, who was the lady who said, I've got to go, and went?
That was
not a moment too soon, I might mention.
Louise Siverson is in Flying Doctors.
She's wonderful.
Isn't she, Peter?
Yeah.
Well, she's normally a great actress. Well, this is still a great performance.
There was something wrong with the sound on that. I don't think it was mixed all that well, was it?
I don't know, but I believe our boom operator actually had something to do with this.
Indeed. Scott indeed did have
Scott did, but a lot of people having their names taken off the credits, mind you.
If, by the way, you're making a movie here in Australia, this is the man responsible for the sound on that movie. Scott Finley is his name, and he's available as of Monday. So how many... Actually, the sound is fine, Scott. What else is happening in the world of showbiz?
Well, this is just too much. This has occupied my entire attention. Because if you're into blood and guts...
Oh, you're still in this, are you?
I haven't finished yet.
Okay.
If you're into blood and guts, if you're into horror movies and spooky things, there are more to come because they're going to churn these out like a production line. I've been offered a role in the next one.
As what?
Well, I get hacked to death. I've sort of taken John Michael's
Take
role.
it, take it.
It's called Body Parts.
Yeah, who's going to hack you to death, Roland Rockagelli? No, listen, anyway, as I was saying, when is this movie going to be made?
It's being made Traralgon, I think it is, on location.
Oh, another good location,
Another
yes.
good location. But watch out, Ollie Martin's the man behind it, and Greg Petherick, two great producers of the cinema, and this may be for you if you like horror movies, on your video shelves very soon.
And will you do it?
Of course I'll do it. I'll do anything for money.
OK, Peter. Do I have time to talk about the ultimate events?
Fabulous.
Good on you. It really is fabulous too. It's on Virgin Videos. This one, the ultimate event, of course, the concert which featured Frank Sinatra and Sammy Davis Jr. and Liza Minnelli. We've got a clip here from the chairman himself. Here's Mr. Sinatra. That's me. Oh.
If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way.
Yes, isn't this wonderful? The master. I have one ambition, Mr. O'Connor, my floor manager. I would love to see you do a show with Mr. Sinatra one day. And I'd love to see you wind Mr. Sinatra as you wind me. The bottom of the Yarra you'd finish up in. If you'd like to win a copy of this video, not you, Peter, anyone watching the show today, we have a little competition, right? A little competition. We've had tremendous reaction to this. You can win a 2-return economy airfare trip to Las Vegas with tickets to Frank Sinatra's December 29 show. You have 5 nights accommodation at the Alexis Park Hotel in Las Vegas, including ground transfers. And all you have to do is write on the back of an envelope the American city where the ultimate event concert was taped for Virgin Vision. Now, I'll give you a little clue. It's the most famous motor car city in the world. Now, this is the only address that you can send your entries to. Well, you can send them to other addresses, but this is the only address where you can win the competition. Ultimate Event Competition, Post Office Box 2000, Piermont, New South Wales, 2009. And if you're lucky enough to win the competition, you go to Vegas and you have that wonderful time seeing Frank Sinatra. There's another prize too. For second, you get to go with Barry Crocker on his Victorian tour. All those wonderful places he mentioned before. We'll take a break, and after this break, we have our own chairman of the board and friends to do some requests for you. We'll see you then. Let me sing a happy song with crazy words that roll along. And if my song can make you smile, oh, we're happy. We're happy. This is request time on the show, being a Friday. We have an audience out there, beautiful audience out there. Billy Wilde is with us, Joanna Lockwood is with us, and Barry Crocker is there. Oh, let's move across, and of course, Peter McCutcheon on piano, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely man. Now, pardon me, coming out to my audience, my lovely audience today, I want you just to call out anything that you want to hear. What song would you like to hear?
Everything always good.
Isn't that amazing? All asking for the one, and it just happens that Joanna Lockwood knows it. Here's Joanna.
When trumpets were mellow and every gal only had one fellow, dreams can come true again, 'cause everything old is new again. Dancing at those jazz parties, Long Island, waiter, bring us some more Bacardis. Dreams can come true again, 'cause everything old is new again. Get out your tap shoes, your white tie and tails, and let go backward when forward fails. Leave Greta Garbo alone and be a movie star on your 'cause everything old is new again. Everything old is new again.
That's for you, ladies and gentlemen. Joanna Lockwood singing especially for you. Okay, legit now, just call out any song that you'd like to hear, anything at all. Just call it out.
16 tons.
I did hear 16 tons there from that gentleman over there. He's got the loudest voice in Australia.
16.
What's your name, sir?
Peter.
Peter, good on you. Peter what, Peter?
Peter Arliss.
Peter Arliss.
Yes.
Good on you. Peter, welcome to the show. You'd like to hear 16 tons, would you?
Oh, certainly.
Who would you like to hear shouted? Barry Crocker?
Barry.
Here's Barry Crocker with 16 tons. Good on you, Pepper.
Thank you, Pete. I need a guitar. Can I borrow your guitar? Al Pacino, lend me your guitar. Look at Al Pacino bringing the guitar out here. Is that okay? Thank you, mate. I need a stool. Yes, no, I need a stool. I need a microphone stand. A stool.
Yes. I'll get a stool for you. Stool?
I need him for a stool.
Okay. Here you go, mate.
It's the right kind of stool, too.
I want to give it to him. Thank you. Do I what?
All right.
Haven't got much time, Barry.
Okay,
Don't forget,
I'm
it's
moving
nice and
along
fast,
really
Barry. If you want to be
fast.
booked again, okay, mate.
We'll be singing this song on my Victorian tour. All right.
Barry, we are running against time. Could you make it 11 tons?
Oh. Some people say a man is made out of mud. Poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood. Skin and bone, a mind that's weak, a back that's strong. You load of 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Now if you see me coming, better step aside. A lot of men didn't, a lot of men died. One fist divine, the other arm stealing, and the left one don't get you. The right one will. You load of 16 tons. What does he get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Big finish, big finish. Yes, I owe my soul. Would you wind up Frank Sinatra? To the company store. That's the
Next week, Kamal on the show.
God bless you, Bert. God bless you.
We've got time for one more song, and this song is being sung especially for Laurel, and she is Billy Wilde's mum. It's a lovely song, The Way We Were, and I know it's a great favourite of so many people who are watching the show today. So with Peter, here's Billy and The Way We Were. For you, Laurel.
Memories may be beautiful, and yet what's too painful to remember? We simply choose to forget. And so it's the laughter. It's the laughter we will remember whenever we remember the way we were.
Billy Wilde, The Way We Were. Peter and Peter, come on over and join us. Come in close again. It's time for us to say goodbye to you. Hope you've enjoyed the show today. How are we going for time? 30 seconds? Don't suggest it because you'll sing again. Hope you've enjoyed the program. Look forward to your company at the same time on Monday. Have a great weekend. Please thank my guests as I say goodbye to you, and God bless. See you Monday.
when in Melbourne our guests stay at the Hilton on the Park. This has been a Jim McKay production for the Australian Television Network. The Bert Newton Show was brought to you by the new Jenny Craig weight loss program. Now more than ever, it's the Australian way to lose weight.